So you guys know that I like I like a bit of funk, I like a bit of disco, and I like stuff that is a little bit left to center sometimes. And this is particularly one of those because this song is so. I mean, I think it's normal for me, but it's so strange and off center that it doesn't even have a wiki entry. The artist is the Jones Girls, and the song is "Nights Over Egypt." And I mean, I'll just flick over to the window here, and you can see that. It doesn't tell me a whole lot. It's like it doesn't have a wiki. It's got a Discogs page, and I can go to there and it can tell me "Nights Over Egypt" from the UK, released December '81. It's a funk soul record from Philadelphia International Records. The YouTube thing, the Google search tells me that it's from the album "Get As Much Love As You Can," but it doesn't really give me a whole lot more information besides, it's asking who sampled it. These are some people who have sampled it. You can go and find this information out as well. And as far as the video clip goes, the closest thing I can find is a video of Shirley Jones from the Jones Girls singing this, and it was uploaded in 2020, which is I think is pretty good. Otherwise, hang on, we've hit the wrong button here. We can check out the Jones Girls, their own wiki page, so we can learn a little bit about the Jones Girls themselves. So the Jones Girls, Brenda Jones, deceased, Shirley Jones, and Valerie Jones, deceased. So the Jones Girls were an American R&B trio of sisters from Detroit, Michigan, United States, consisting of Brenda, Shirley, and Valerie Jones. The Jones Girls first signed and recorded for GM Records in 1970. Why did it say UK on that other thing? Weird. The trio were best known for their singles during the late 1970s through the 1980s, most notably 1979's "You Gonna Make Me Love Somebody Else." After a 6-year tenure with GM, they recorded for Philadelphia International Records with Gamble and Huff. I suppose, the album is called "Get As Much Love As You Can." It's not about just get some love or get a little bit of love or get the love you deserve. It's get as much love as you can, okay? We're not about moderation here at the Jones Girls camp. "Nights Over Egypt" was covered by Incognito in their album "No Time Like the Future" and by Dexter Wansell himself in 2019. I think this song is an absolute ripper, and I implore you to go and listen to it right now because it is that good. Just an absolute treat. Now, the version that I have is unmixed. We're going to hear it. I've done a little bit of levels to it, but let's meet you over there. We'll see you in 10 seconds. Flights over Egypt? No, it's Nights Over Egypt. Oh, and the wording's not quite right. Let's move it there, and it is all good. So we got 22 beautiful channels here of unmixed multi-tracks. Now, are they stems or are they... No, they look like mono files, which is really, really good. It did annoy me a little bit when I realised they weren't mixed because that means I couldn't get that kind of cool, full experience. But I did get to have a bit of a play around with some levels. So let's... take it for what it is and go straight for that kick drum where we normally begin and enjoy some of this sort of nice sound. What more can I say? I'll crank that master back so we get a bit of impact here, but nice little bit of thwack. Excuse me, lots of bottom end. Still sounds very much like a kick drum. Bit of bleed. Let's see what we can find hidden in here. Find some snare hidden in this. And again, depending on what you're going for, but you can hear a little bit of resonant sympathy going on in here, just snares ringing along with the kick drum and stuff. Toms just ringing along. Cool. Let's move over to this snare. Dealing with that fundamental just under 200, like 175-ish. I feel like taking that 400 out would be a good move, but we're not mixing. Are we mixing? Maybe we're mixing. It's called Minogue Mixes, and I never mix anything. I just realised this 90 episodes later, and I have never mixed actually anything. This is just Midnight showing me what to do. It should have been called Broden Minogue's Midnight Mansplaining. But either way, better late than never, huh? Yeah, man, I pulled that out, but again, we ain't playing here. But I can if I want. Cool. Add that with the kick. Fuck yeah, listen to that. Sorry for swearing at you, but get it. It's only two things, and it makes you feel good because the song is sick. Mm-hmm. This is it. Move along. Let's go. See, I could have done any song tonight, and I actually looked for like an hour. What should I do? What should I do? What will people like? Oh, I'll do another Mariah. Oh, I'll do another Janet. Oh, I'll finally do Break the Ice. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing Nights Over Egypt because I want to, because I like that song. I really like it. Like, not that I don't like those other songs, but I really like that song. And I need to do something for me, okay? I needed this one's for me. So we've heard the kick, we've heard the snare. Let's go for some hats. Okay, we get that. Move along. Really nothing to it, huh? You can see the big scoop taken out around that 1-2K area. Add it back in. Trash. Literally, like, it sounds like chip packets getting hit with a stick. Add that kick and snare. That's it. Get that energy. More energy. Now let's hear this stereo set here of drums left and right. And I'm just going to put those together right from the start again so we can hear everything as it comes back together. Beautiful. You hear that? That's the kick drum, right? This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like in the room. That's so funny because if you put your ear out, I don't recommend this. If you put your ear next to a kick drum, it's going to hear that really do. I can't do it into the microphone. It's not going to work. But in the room, the kick drum sounds ging, ging, ging. Hear that? Ging, ging, ging. But when you're right next to it, it's got that really boofy boof sound. But in the room, it's resonating like any other drum. Bing, bing, bing. And then we put it together. You get all that low end. That punch, that push. But otherwise, here's what it sounds like above the drum kit when you're listening to it. Give me those times and stuff. Let's do it. Yeah. I mean, this is obviously a Hats and Toms mix, right? Because everything else sounds quite weak, which not bad because it's made up for in here. Like, check this out. Snare comes in. I still think that could even come up a little, and then I feel like in the actual mixed version, I still feel like that there is actually a bit more energy in that snare. Let's just go for a default here. Like a preset, go for drums. Let's just snare top, for example. Let's pull that out and let's go for another one. What else we got? A VCA snare, sure. Way too much. Let's put it in with the kit, huh? Too much, baby. Take it off. You can hear the roads in the background too, huh? All right, I'm going to add this thing in that's really annoying. We'll take everything else out and just hear this one thing called wood claps. Super annoying. I'm turning it all the way down because it's so annoying. It is in the track, though. It's got to be in the track. Yeah. But it's super annoying, so I just turned it all the way down when I ran through this before. Temple bells, let's hear those. What are those? Could they be actual bells this time? Okay, it sounds like they could be. Getting annoying too. Okay, that sounds like glockenspiel or something, but just hitting the shit out of a glockenspiel the wrong way, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Is it just to make it sound like more mystical or something? First, let's colour up all these drums too. We didn't do that. Just sort of nonsensical percussion here. Yeah, all right. Okay, I can deal with it. Bass flange. This is going to be a good time. Now, this is... this song is very bass driven in a way. Get ready for it. Here it comes. It's almost like the start of a Yes song. Wow. It's strange because the mixed version sounds so thick, but that bass on its own, because of the flanging, sounds a little hollow or something, like not as direct as the original sounds. But then again, we have been surprised before that when you put these into the mix, they do sit really nicely. See, I automatically just ruin everybody's stuff. But I like it. That's nice. Let's hear another section coming through. Same sort of bit. Move along and we got same thing. Nice. That was a perfect skip too. So we got a strange feeling we'll be hearing the same thing over. Now, well, you know what? While we're at it, let's put all the drums in. Damn, that's good. Wood clapper doing nothing for me. That snare needs to be way up. I like that. He's cranked. Okay. Alright, that's really cool. Now there's two guitars here that I'm going to play together. There's guitar bass Fig 01 and guitar direct 01. They're panned left and right, but actually I can see a little bit of something at the start there. Let's see what that is.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I love that. And there's a couple of other little spikies in there. Nothing. Come on, what is it? Oh, it's just little clickies and pops. Nothing. Listen. It's mirroring the bass, yeah? I love it. It's subtle and it's just nice and it's in there and it's warm, but it's still got to be a little bit crisp in its own way. We check out the main EQ. We can see them together. So they don't have a bunch of this top end frequency, this energy here, but they've got the percussiveness that gives it that illusion. I like that. And then add the bass to it, and you can hear it come through together. Ready? Yes! That's cool. I love that. I love that. Yes, please. Man, I honestly, if you haven't gone to listen to the original song, whatever you're doing now, just pause this and go and hear it right now. You really have to. It's just such a groove, man. This is something that I put on when I cook in the kitchen. I just chuck that on and get to work because it's, and then just let Spotify take over. Just play me everything just like that. It is how it needs to go. Rhodes, man, you all know Rhodes is the key to my heart, and here's the Rhodes. That's where that extra bass comes from. That's it. That's exactly where. Add this bass in. Get ready. For sure. Maybe those Rhodes are still quite loud for this. We'll find out. Man. Sorry, I could just sit here and listen to that all day. It's so cool. Move into a little bit. What do we got here? Looks different. Again, the song is a massive loop, so we're not going to hear too much difference there, I believe. Move on to the strings left and right. We've got that actually quite a bit high, so let's look at that. Damn, that's cool. Everything plays that too. The Rhodes plays that at the same time. And the bass. Let's check it. Sick. And the drums, you can hear it in the overheads here, so check it. Excellent. Boom. That is so cool. More strings. Let's go. That's so good. What's this big chunk at the end there? That's interesting. There. I kind of want to move up to there. Let's see a little bit what's going on here. Because these are labelled left and right. I'm going to move along. Sorry, skipping a lot, but Okay, now this is all going to be in the right. Now I wonder what it is. What? Really? What is that? Is that another CR76 or whatever? CR68? Which one was it? What the hell is that for? That's weird. Huh. Man, I can just see a lot of where Jamiroquai borrowed a lot of stuff. I swear it's got to be from this kind of thing. Those kind of turnarounds, the structures. It's just, oof, sexual. Really, really enjoy that. Brass overdub here. Let's go. Super simple. Lots of headphone noise. Okay, and I would imagine that goes with flutes from brass, which we'll hear that first part here on its own. Where do we head that? That's in on that too. Now let's hear those two together. Okay, now right up the end where those weird drums are, there's a little bit more brass overdub. That sure ain't brass. Really strange. Either way, move over to the... I'm suspicious now. Move over to the flute overdrive. What do we just do? The harp, brass, flute. Yeah, we're doing flute. All right. Sorry, guys. Just having a brain melt. Very cool. Nice. Sorry, I didn't catch the front of that. Let's do that one more time. I just want to see what that is over there. Just testing it out. You can hear him just practicing. Them, rather. Cool part. Hear the flute player tapping. Sort of stomping with the music. I'm going to move along to some harp there, and let's just hear the harp underneath, right? Actually, let's go to the start and hear the harp from there. Harp seems to be popping up in a few things we've been hearing lately, doesn't it? Okay, we'll move along. Sorry, one more. It was in that Janet song the other night. Okay, we're getting it. We get it. Now, there's a track called Minogues. I can imagine what they're going to be. Probably going to be Minogues. A Moog is a synthesizer. Moog is a brand. Bob Moog invented this synthesizer that you could buy, and Yeah, cool. Next lot of Mini Moog Model Ds, probably. Now, when they say Moogs, the reason they say that is because that sound probably wasn't possible. Or was it? Oh, how many oscillators were they in? It was a monophonic synth, which means you can only play one note at a time. Are they playing two notes at a time, or have they got one set to drone? Yeah, there's two there. Has to be, because you couldn't do that with a Mini Moog. Anyway, I'll move through that. Okay, some cool stuff. And then what's going on up the back end here? Bass. What is going on up here? What is going on? Okay, get ready. We're going to... It's like some secret. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Anyway, let's get back to it. I'm gonna take this moment before we hit the profit to go to that central point, even though it's well past the middle of the video, to thank you all very much for allowing me to reach 1 billion subscribers. Let's turn that red light on finally. Hey. 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I really do hope that if you haven't heard of the Jones Girls and you haven't heard of Nights Over Egypt, that this may be your first time and that this may be a positive experience for you, because they're great and this song is fantastic and it's a gateway to so many cool things. I mean, all the imagery you see in this is a part of all of this stuff here. It's what I think of when I close my eyes and hear this stuff. It's the coolest stuff in the world, and I really, really hope you enjoy it. We're going to get back over to hear some of the profit. We'll put the song together, and then we'll chuck those vocals over the whole thing. So join me back here. Let's go. All right, Prophet is a type of synthesizer made by Sequential Circuits back in the day. Rest in peace, Dave Smith, who recently departed our company. What a legend. Man invented MIDI with a couple of other very important people in the world, and he helped revive Oberheim. What a legend. Now, in the original mix of this, it has reverb, which it doesn't have in here. So maybe we'll spend a moment. We'll put a little on at the end. What have I still got on? You silly boy. Strings. Yeah, they're going for some of those sort of African, middle African, like where's Egypt on the map? That kind of sound there. Okay, we can dig this. Now, let's do something here that it's not something we normally do, but I mean, I really like this one, so I want to enjoy it as best as I can. Auxiliary 1, we're going to put a the chroma verb or whatever. Mono, should I go mono stereo? Let's mono stereo that thing. Cool. And then we can send some of that to it. See how wet it gets. I feel like we can make that bigger, huh? Maybe even bigger? Is that going to be bigger or smaller? I want something that I feel like is huge, right? I mean, that's okay. But what about we go vocal hall? Let's see what that does. I mean, it's kind of there. That's sort of there, but I really want it to be like the decay. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we just dropped the wet. And then we can just drop the amount that we send to it, and then we should get a really nice... You see what I'm doing here? And then we go to the Moogs. We can do the same. It doesn't need as much, though, does it? See what I'm saying? You see what I am saying? Harp. Do you want some on the harp too? I'm saying yes. Let's go. There. When does harp ever need it? But really, let's put it on there. What about some of the flutes and brass? I'm wetting them because I wanna. And then we're going to see how horrible this all sounds when we put it together. But let's just go a little bit of creatively. Yes, a little bit there, tiny little bit, and then there's flute overdubs here. We'll lather those up. I can just hear the tail on it. And I'm not even going to listen to any of this stuff until we put them all together and then hear how oversaturated we made them. One more of those. Yeah. All right. The strings I'm not going to touch. The Rhodes are going to be fine. The guitar direct. I want them to be direct. Bass is already flanged. Temple bells. Maybe the bells. Yeah, those dry bells definitely need a bit of... Are they doing anything there? Yeah, look cranky the absolute guts out of it. Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, let's leave that. What about the wood claps? The ones that I hate the most? Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. Let's put this together and then we'll put those vocals back in. Well, we'll show you the vocals to start with, but let's hear this mix. Okay. You getting it? You can hear all the things just dissipating. Maybe those strings are a bit hot, huh? Isn't the Rhodes? What do you think? I kind of like the bells with all of that on there, and they are super wet. And the claps, those wood claps. They're less annoying now. Man, I can just imagine seeing all the copyright strikes come up for every second that this bit's played. But hey, man, that's sick. That is so good. Now, let's get down to these vocals, right? Check this out. So this is just a big stereo split, two channels here. I'll go right back to the start just in case we can see any, like, the 1, 2, 3. I love that stuff. So you can't see really a whole lot going on there. But let's see. There's one bit. Nothing. It's just a blob. Okay, here we go. Left and right channels. Let's hear them. Great. Yes.
There's a sky in the east over pyramids at Giza, where there once lived a girl. She ruled the world. Then down the Nile he came with a smile. He was the king, she was the queen under the moonlight.
Very clear, very tight. Everything sounds perfect. Dare I say it?
Your eyes won't believe what your mind can conceive. Ooh, nights over Egypt.
I love it. I'm going to hear one at a time here in mono. Let's give that a crack. Even though they do say left and right, let's hear. Go back to just a little bit.
Your eyes won't believe what your mind can conceive. Ooh, nights over Egypt.
And then I'll go back to the other one.
Your eyes won't believe what your mind can conceive. Ooh, nights over Egypt.
And then we'll spread them again, and we'll go back and hear that exact same passage.
Your eyes won't believe what your mind can conceive. Ooh, nights over Egypt.
That's just a great thickener.
Nights over Egypt.
Wow, they're good.
Nights over Egypt.
But are they missing a little bit of something? Maybe a bit of reverb.
Incense and myrrh, girls that swirl to the music.
Maybe that's a bit much, but we'll go through it.
Nights over Egypt.
What are we doing? I'm going to copy that. I want to copy that over here. What are you doing? Oh, you got to get a smacked bottom. Keep going about it that way. All right, let's try to put a little bit of that on, and then we should get.
Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt.
A little bit of reverb going on. Very long.
Incense and myrrh, girls that swirl to the music.
That is so good.
Nights over Egypt.
Chuck that prophet in and the Moog. Well, let's just wait for the prophet, okay? And maybe the Rhodes. There's no roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Give it to me now, baby, now. Okay, let's bring it back. Man.
Women Fellaheen,
Listen to that.
fails to be seen by no one. Take a caravan across the Sudan, Sahel facade. It's just a mirage, oasis in the sand, where life once began under the moonlight. Your eyes won't believe what your mind can conceive. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt.
Man.
Nights over Egypt.
This is my new favourite one.
Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt.
What are our last two little blocks?
Ooh.
And one more of those. Let's hear it with everything. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Kick. Snare. Hats. Left and right. Wood claps. Temple bells. Bass flanged. Guitar and guitar. Rhodes. Strings. Brass. Flutes. Extra flutes, baby. Harp now. Moog. Rough it. Bring it all back, baby. Oh, yeah.
There once lived a girl, she ruled the world. Then down the night, he came with a smile.
Okay, that's it. That is it. We got to stop right there because I'm going to get too carried away. Like I already have. Thank you all very much. Nights Over Egypt by the Jones Girls. Go and enjoy it. Please enjoy it for me. I will enjoy it for you, and I have been for a very long time, so I'm going to enjoy it a little bit more for myself. Thank you all very much. Again, one of my favourite things, which is why I know this will get no views. But hey, don't worry. Brittany's on her way too. Mariah's on her way. 10 more from me, and then we're going to have a bit of a breakout Malfoy, as they say in the Harry Potter world. But thank you all very much. I really, really appreciate that. Do continue to share this with your friends. Tell me your Jones Girls facts, because surely all of you guys know the Jones Girls. Please, pass those things around and let's hear some information. Let's get some facts. Why don't they have a wiki? Let's go. Get that song a wiki. I want to hear more about it. Thank you all very much. Enjoy yourselves. And I didn't have a glass of water this time. My mates must have taken it. I'll tell them to go GFY. You should do the same. Bye.